We're back on the air. This is Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and you've heard me say this a lot. Thank you to everyone in 2016 for all your support of the show and joining our networks. We've had somebody and an organization on our show, I think, for almost 4 years now. I think it was our highest rated show for 2016, according to my producer. So, of course, I'm talking about Tobias Stapleton and the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship at UMass-Dartmouth, correct?
That's correct. It's great to be back on the show.
Thank you.
And there's lots to talk about when we talk about entrepreneurship on the South Coast. We've got the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship and the Southern New England Entrepreneurs Forum, both organizations doing a lot to promote entrepreneurship in and around southeastern Massachusetts. So I'm excited to be here.
Oh, great. Well, I had some discussions in Florida last week about entrepreneurship in Massachusetts, and they look at amazement at this state from other states. You want to tell us what's been going on in your part of the world?
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a tough conversation, Jeffrey. To have a conversation about entrepreneurship in Florida. The weather. When we look at Massachusetts, there's no doubt that we are a leader in innovation. Just yesterday, I was at a meeting with one of the local legislators, the Senate president, and the governor. And one of the things that came up was Massachusetts' role in the innovation economy in the United States. Not just talking about what was happening in New England. And, if you look at, whether it's venture capital activity, startup activity, or the research institutions that are in Boston, there is a lot going on in the state. And what we're trying to do is to really bring a lot of the things that are happening in and around Boston, Cambridge, Kendall Square, down to the South Coast so that we can experience a lot of that stuff going around entrepreneurship in our region. And over the last few years, as you know, we founded an organization called the Southern New England Entrepreneurs Forum, modeled after the MIT Venture Forum, the WPI Venture Forum. And each year we do 9 programs a year to encourage entrepreneurship. And this year, this spring, really, we've got a number of great programs, everything from an introduction to angel investing, to marketing, to branding for entrepreneurs, and we're doing a couple signature events. One of those signature events is investor ready boot camp, a full day to help companies get ready to position themselves for equity investment. And
I think that's a great idea. Because that's just something that people work at from no experience and naivete.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And
it's worth $5 million. What have you done? Nothing.
That's right. And we see it, the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship is the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth's business incubator. We're a technology incubator. And today we've got 23 companies in the building who are working on everything from marine technology to biomedical to clean tech. And a lot of those companies are bootstrapped. They're self-funded through the traditional 3 Fs, the friends, family, and fools that have gotten them to the point of building out a proof of concept or a prototype. But now what they need help in is identifying the next round of funding that is going to get them to organic growth. In other words, getting them to either start being able to sell a product or to get the prototype ready so that they can really start looking at institutional investors, VCs, and things like that. So what we're seeing is an increased interest from our companies in getting debt, equity, or grant funding. The problem is, the challenge is, as you identified, many of those companies have no idea what the 3 of those mean and what the benefits to one are versus another. And so part of what we've been doing is really educating companies as to what it means to bring an equity investor in, what it means to go out and get a traditional collateralized loan, and then what the landscape looks like for grants. The Center for Innovation Entrepreneurship has been around for about 15 years now, and we have been the UMass-Dartmouth's the tip of the spear when it comes to that technology commercialization and helping companies to get their legs under them in terms of a technology standpoint. We have an incubator that is connected to laboratories, environmental chem, life sciences, and a prototype lab that helps companies build out the physical product. And last year, we received a Seaport Economic Council grant, which is going to allow us to upgrade our capabilities specifically around the maritime technology, maritime defense industries, and sensors, marine technology sensors. So there is a lot going on, and in tying in the faculty on campus is one of the keys to that. The researchers that we have,
integrated process.
yeah,
right?
Absolutely, and so we've helped the current crop of companies that are in the building today connect to researchers in a number of industries, including we have one project now with anti-fouling that one of the researchers on campus has been helping significantly on.